today's topic, we're going to discuss about cognitive development of intermediate schoolers. The learning outcomes of this particular topic is IR. Examine the cognitive characteristics of intermediate school children. Discuss important factors that affect the cognitive development of intermediate school children. Enumerate ways on how teachers can promote creativity in the learning environment, learning activities, and instructional materials. Let's have the introduction. Children in this stage are already in their late childhood. So, kaning mga intermediate schoolers, they are also known as late childhood. Rapid development of mental skills is evident. Diri ang stage is maklaro na nato og ilahang mental skills, ilang mga development in terms of kanang ilahang thinking, then sa pa. According to John Piaget, concrete operational thinkers can now organize thoughts effectively, although they can only logically perceive the immediate situation. So, kaning mga bata kaning mga intermediate schoolers, maka-organize na silang thoughts o dun sa ilahang gustong buhaton. Like for example, kabuntag, ang sa ilang manghilamos ba sila or something nga, kanang manugrush ba sila una niya, kanang or something like kanang kalito ba sila or nagumana na sa ilahang ma-organize na bitaw nila dun sa ilahang buhaton. Abstraction. Initial cognitive characteristics. Intermediate school children greatly enjoy the cognitive abilities that they can now utilize more effectively as compared to their thinking skills during their primary years. Kaning mga intermediate school children is mas ma-enjoy nila ang ilahang kanang pagkakaroon kumpara sa mga primary schoolers. Mas ganahan sila nga kanang mas naa sila kanang high chance of kanang motivation nga mo iskwela. They develop special interest in collection, hobbies, and sports. Kaning collections, like for example, ganahan ang type ang body, ganahan sa og kanang pink dress or something like masibok sa isang kanang taste or type. Then for hobbies, sa hobbies, tahay ang mga bata ay kaning isang mga intermediate schoolers na iba nila ganahan ng mga K-pop, then ang uban nila mga TikTok user na ingana. Then as for sports, dire ma-develop sa nila ilahang kanang dun sa ilang gusto, mga like for example badminton bar, volleyball, or something like kanang basketball, ingana. Then their ability to use logic and reasoning gives them chances to think about what they want and how to get it. Makarason kamaon na sila mugama og rason og kanang og sa ilang gusto, like for example cellphone. Ingani man jud nga kitay ganan sila og cellphone. Ang rason ani nila kay kanang gusto sila naay cellphone kay ilahang gamit ni nila sa ilahang nga. Then we have 5 initial cognitive characteristics such as reading development, attention, creativity, the impact of media, and the last one is media and aggression. Okay, the first one is reading development. Wide application for word attack. In this stage, maka-encounter na sila og kanang mga vocabulary nga grabe unfamiliar, then ang uban nila lahi man jud pangutok yung bata maka sabot na sila dayon. Then no more fairy tales and magic type stories. Kani mga intermediate schoolers in terms of reading development, di na sila ganahan og mga fairy tales, mga magic type stories like Cinderella or something like Snow White. Interested in longer and complex reading materials, fiction books, and series books. Like, for example, ganahan na sila mabasa og kanang magazines, comics, or
Storybook.
in choosing book appropriate to their age, consider the following. Kung ikaw ang kanang guardian sa usa ka bata, kung gusto nimo sa kabasahon sa isa ka libro, dapat nimo i-consider og kinsa nang mataw, unsa izahang ganahan, unsa izahang type of what something like unsa izahang taste. Then make a selection with a child in mind. Dapat jud i-mindset nimo kinsa nang bataa og unsa izahang ganahan, i-fit ang sa age. Choose books that encourage discussion and the insight building. Okay, ari na punta sa attention. Longer and flexible attention. Ang ilahang attention is kanang mas taas na, then kanang flexible na sila, kabaw na sila mo blend in, o unsay kanang kabaw na sila mo adjust or something like unsay gipang hisgutan. Then dependent on how much is required by given task. Ang ilahang attention is magdepende kung ganahan ba sila ana ang task like for example imo sila ang padrawingon. Kung ganahan sila ana syempre ilang attention, full attention ilang ihatag anang butanga. Kung di magmusgod sa nang naw ang mga bataaw, di sila ganahan mo kuan kanang mo drawing ug wa sila this or something like kanang di
nila talent, di nila gusto.
Next is creativity. Open to explore new things. So tungod sa creativity, maka-explore sila og kanang mas ma-explore ilang kaugalingon ug unsa ilang hilig o like for example kanang kintamay sa kanang pagkanta or like something like mao ba sila mosayaw. Then innate in children. Ilahan na nang kaning innate in children. Ilahang ilahan inborn na nila naana ni nila sukat pagkabata sperm cell pa sila naana ni nila kaning pagka-creativity. Then usually at best when their work is done in small pieces. Then creativity in children is encouraged when the activities encourage different responses from each child. So, kani siya makita tag mga responses sa kanang lain-lain mga bata ug sa ilang feedback or something like Then, celebrate uniqueness and break stereotypes. Dapat as a teacher di ka bias o kanang mayhan mo din mo nga kanang kinsay nindot pero dapat nimo way kanang i-acknowledge ilahang mga kanang creations bitaw nga di ka mag-bias. Value process over product. So, imuhang bigyang halaga ang bigyang halaga o unsay kanang ilahang effort nga gihatag ana butang pinag-create nila kaysa sa ilahang outcome which is the product. Then reduce stress and anxiety in children, support share ideas not only with the teacher, parents, but also with the other children. Minimize competition and external rewards. dapat as a teacher or as a parent or as a guardian, di mo kung mabantayan nimo nga murag compete na sila, dapat nga kanang nagyapoy ka ng friendly environment nga nang gyapon sila focus gyapon sila sa pag-create sa ilahang given task. Then the impact of media. Television unit in every classroom started in back then 1950s, and first technological advancement in schools. So kani sida mo na una nga kanang ipamutang sa mga eskwelahan because number one nga reason is kanang gamit sida pero karon ako gagamit TV kay kung ano. Then the impact of media is it can communicate effectively in speech and in writing. So through the aside from television, daghan pa malaing media like for example phone or any gadgets kanang magamit nimo in order to communicate someone or your loved ones or naa sa ladyo. Then work collaboratively. Bisan pag-asa magsulok sa kalibutan, maka-work ni hapon mo collaboratively. Okay. Naman sa internet nga, kutabang nimo pero buwa ko magkaroon level 4 use technological tools. Ano to? Like for example, kahapon, gagamit tao ka na technological tools ka na projector tools to mas magamit natin kuan ba discuss, then analyze problems, set goals, and formulate strategies for achieving those goals. Like for example, kanang mas tungod sa media mas ma-broad imong knowledge to organize some strategies or something like you can use in your academics. Then seek out information or skills on their own as needed to meet their goals. Mas kanang broad imong pangita nga kanang information or any details that features that giving in that task.
Take out of the
Media and aggression. What do you mean by aggression?
Ako'y ga-video.
Gani aggression pagiging
Active. Maganda eh.
Then according to Public Health Summit in 2000, children will increase antisocial and aggressive behavior. So, tungod sa media po, na po siya disadvantages. Although naa siya advantages, naa po siya kanang disadvantages. May become intermediate schooler may become less sensitive to violence, and those who suffer from violence. So, kanang wala sila paki sa ilang mga palibot ba, murag kanang na-isolate na sila tungod sa media. Like for example, kanang may mga bata nga kanang naara sa kwarto, sige gamit ng cellphone kay mura lang ang ganang
Rachel.
then
Roselyn.
children may view the world as violent and mean, becoming more fearful of being a victim of violence. Okay, let's go for the next one. Children will desire to see more violence in entertainment and in real life. More kanang mas ilahang i-correlate ang ilahang na discover sa media into the reality life. Then, children will view violence as an acceptable way to settle conflict. Then, implications to child care education and parenting. Una yung silbing implication sa conclusion, ano yung cognitive development and intermediate schoolers. Children have varying intelligence profiles. These profiles may be based on influences on learning and achievement. Parents, child care providers, and teachers should be able to recognize this too. Being an eager participant in children's growth and development. Mas tungod ani nila ani mga kanang cognitive development, mas eager ang kanang participant or di ba ang bata na kanang eager sila nga mag-participate sa mga tasks or given activities. Then the next one, understanding how to use the children's natural curiosity to help make the appropriate developmental leaps and their skills and abilities. Dapat nimo sila ay kanang as a teacher, guardian, or parent. Dapat nimo sila kanang sabton in every aspect kung sa ilang ganahan in terms except lang sa mga bad ones. You don't have to tolerate the bad ones and kanang dapat kanang imuha sila sabton ug unsay ilang kagustuhan. Creating an atmosphere, and the last one sa implications to childcare education and parenting is creating an atmosphere where risks can be taken and discoveries made while children remain safe.